We are at ISSA Show North America in Las Vegas. It's 2023, and we have some important news to share or some updates about the industry and what's happening. With me today is John Kelley with JLL and Brant Insero with ISSA. Gentlemen, thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you, Jeff.
So, I was there for this presentation today, but let's talk about what it was all about. John, do you want to share some details?
Yeah, so we're trying to be better at what we do, and we want to be better at what we do globally. So we really focused on standards, and we looked around the world to see if there was anything out there that was truly a standard that we could apply. And we found that SIMS GB was the best of all the options that were out there. And we were excited to work with Brent and ISSA to help incorporate that into our programs.
I heard a comment that it's the global aspect that was very attractive
Yes.
as well.
Correct. Global, we're a global company, and so clients want to see things globally. If they buy it in the U.S., but they have offices all over the world, they want that same level everywhere. And so how do you do that when you have multiple suppliers all over the world that are doing things a little differently? That's why we need standards.
Okay. Brant, you know a little bit about this.
I do.
How do you feel about today?
Uh, you know, it was a big moment for ISSA and JLL, but what hit me hard, and we shared this a little bit as we walked to this room today, was when somebody stood up at the end for the question and answer session, and it wasn't a plant. We didn't put the person in the audience. The gentleman stood up, he's the president of the company, and just gave his testimony on how powerful standards, specifically SIMS GB, is for his company and how it baked into his culture. And then all of a sudden, his entire operational team focused on trying to maintain that standard of excellence every year. And I believe he said he recertified 6 times already.
7 times.
7.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's
Nice
been
to
involved
hear.
with the program for 14 years now.
Yeah. So that's not only is that a testimony that there's somebody out there doing it, but he came up to me afterward and said it made a difference in his company, and that's what we're looking for. We want to upgrade and upskill all of our suppliers so they're able to do a better job. And in the meantime, they're going to be better at managing their employees, they're going to be better at managing their operations because they have standards to help them do that.
so as you look at the future, John, what do you see this doing? What's the overall impact you look forward to?
I look forward to being able to go to any client and show them that we can deliver a standard level of service globally for them. Now, the service level may be a little different. They may want a corporate office where the executives may want extra day porters, or in a manufacturing site may not want day porters. That's fine. That's not what the program's about. It's about the overall delivery of how we give them the service. And so if we can do that, then we can always tweak up and down to match the service level that's needed. So it's not a service level issue. It's more of an operational standards that we're looking for.
That's fair. Brant, ISSA, CMI has to deliver with SIMS. So what's that look like?
So we recognize that standards didn't apply to just a company. It applies to people. And training is a core component of this, and we want to ensure that the leadership of everybody that's working in a JLL property is at the highest level. And we feel that going through the Cleaning Management Institute and SIMS combined completes the picture.
Okay. So what's next? Will this process take a while?
So today was the launch for the U.S. We will continue to carry that through the rest of this year, which is not much time left. And then we will start the first quarter of next year rolling it out in EMEA and APAC. We hope to have it simulated out to all of our suppliers by the end of the second quarter. And we hope to see that compliance and our customers seeing that change by the end of the year. So this time next year, we hope to have our clients on the rooftops screaming, JLL's done it.
So we will have to sit down next year and talk about the progress and the impact of all this. But what a great thing to see, because the industry needs standards. It needs to be on the same level as what they're delivering. It needs to raise us up and provide those that we serve something better.
Not just the companies, but the employees, getting them trained and uplifting them to get them to feel like they're more part of the community, more part of how we deliver our service, and that they're integral to making that building, that office work. Without them, it gets dirty, people get sick, and they don't come to work. So they play a key role in everything that we do around real estate.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for being here today. What a great accomplishment partnership and advancement of the industry as we do all this together.
Great, thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.